Hello, welcome to another episode of the Auction Spy. So this weekend I wanted to show you how we appraise on stack property deals. Yes, I am looking at Zoopla. I went through the auction list and I couldn't find anything that was suitable. This one looks interesting. This is number 7, the town, and I've gone through some of the information that's online, and there are 7 flats and 2 commercial spaces. It would be good to find out what these would be valued at. But I'm still doing some research to see the sizes of these 1-bed flats, because it's only 1 bedroom, shower room. That makes me think these might be studios, and if they are studios, then the valuation would probably be subject to the sizes of these different rooms. So rather than not do a video whilst I carry on doing some research on this, I thought I'll go to Rightmove and pick a property from what's on the market currently. So what I've done is I've gone into Zoopla, logged in, and there are certain searches you can do on Zoopla. You can either search by the lowest price. These initial ones are retirement flats, hence why they're so cheap. The postcode I'm searching in is nw4, which is Hendon, fairly expensive part of London. So these are all retirement, hence why there's a 1 in front of the prices. It goes to 207, but this one's over 60. Not too familiar with the retirement markets place, but they tend to be quite cheap and tend to be on the market for quite so probably want to investigate to see what the opportunities are. But the first one that comes up is this 1-bed masonette in Dartmouth Road. Coincidentally, it appears as one of the most reduced. So on here you've got the most reduced, and sometimes you can find a deal by looking at the most reduced, because the prices keep going down and down and down, and it gets to a point where it starts to make sense to offer. So it's gone down by about 12.3%. Let's see, so 250 1-bed. Not sure what the size is. So it might be because of the short lease. So 1986, 125 years. Let's work out what that is. That looks like it's about 34. So 125 minus 34 years, 91 years left. Okay, fairly short. But you can still get a mortgage on it. So let's see what it comes up as when we appraise. So I'll copy the link, and then we'll go into Valap. Valap is a tool I use for my appraisals. So link in there. Let's do a buy to let on this one. So my automatic appraisal suggests that on the average, so here what we're looking at are the different rentals you can get in the area. So the average rent is £1,222 for a 1-bedroom. The maximum rent you can get is £1,006, and the minimum rent is £498 per month. Okay, so we can discount the minimum rent straight away. The maximum £1,006, bit of a push, I'd imagine. Let's see what the road looks like. Street view. It's fairly standard. Map. I think there's a tube station, so it's here, Dartmouth. The train station is there, and in Central, so it's quite close to transport links. So this is telling me that if I offered £244,000, I would achieve my yield of 6%. Let's see what that breaks down. So 244,000, my cash flow will be £366. Have to put in £78,000, so that's what, 25% deposit, 5% purchase costs, 2% for legals. So we're getting £366. Finance. It's a bit. Okay, so 2.5%, then my cash flow starts to go up to 5.5, which is okay. 6% return. Return on investment is 9.14%. Okay, so not so sure if this is a wonderful investment, but you do have the cash flow. You can think about the potential capital growth, but on a month-by-month basis, you are making money. Now, what happens if interest rates change and go up by 1%? 5% cash flow. 2 still okay. 5%, come down to 200. Still in the still in the black, but precariously close to your monthly mortgage. Okay, well, that's how we appraise buy-to-let, and we arrive at our figures for either purchase or sale. So depending on what your strategy is, you can either do new build, conversion, HMO. Now, the other thing I was going to look at on this one is Valup tells me, okay, let me save this. So Valup tells me what the postcode is, so nw4 3JA. Let's see if we can find it in the EPC register. So we don't know what property is that property. But yeah, so without phoning the agent to get the exact property, it's difficult to know which one of these are for this property, or is for this property. So on this one, if I'm interested, I'd have to phone the agent to see, to get the door number, and then I'll carry on with my figures. I'll only show you the images, I don't actually give you any information. Okay, and then the value of F is pretty low. And at some point in the future, you'd have to push it up to C, because sooner or later, it'll be illegal to sell any property that's banded F or G. I think it might be in it, I'm not sure. So that's work that you need to do, and the lease you'd have to increase. So this one is not a fantastic deal. It's not a deal for me, but its proximity to the station is really cool. I'd like to know what size the flat is, see if you can create another bedroom or something. It looks fairly small from the images. So that's how you appraise a property from Zoopla. So we've searched for the most reduced, we've searched for the cheapest properties, and I've looked at something that would appeal to a potential renter. So 1 bed, 1 reception, and depending on what your strategy is, you will make some money if you're prepared to leave £7,000 to £8,000 and just get a 9% return on investment. Not fantastic, but there we go. Until next time, this is Lua.